So the newest episode of Fortnite x Simpsons animated short has now dropped on Disney and YouTube, and in today's video we will be breaking down the implications of today's episode. But first, how did this come about? Well, in the prior episode, Homer Simpson dropped the piece of the Zero Shard into nuclear waste.
Wrong, trouble! Core flare-up. Good sign.
That was until he fell in himself. He fell in and it changed him, making a Homer Simpson cloned army to terrorize Springfield. So in this week's episode, we see the results of that.
What's with all the zombie clones of Dad?
I think Homer's idea of making Springfield better is to fill it with more Homers. 2/3
of his children disagree with this method. Many of Springfield did last week as well. They were very angry. There was a literal mob forming to go and sort him out. A little gag I really enjoyed this week was Chief Righam's nod to Killswitch's revolvers, or at least I think that was the point.
This crazy gun I found should take care of him. Now kids, I'm gonna blast your daddy in slow motion, so you'll wanna watch.
Where you could dive and go in slow mo. I'm easily pleased. I do understand that.
I'm getting overtones of Dad, and they ain't subtle.
Yeah, the sky'll take care of that, gas.
Somewhere up in that cloud is the essence of Dad.
So essentially, the more the clones that get eliminated, his essence collects up more, and essentially they want to get all of Homer back together again, brick by brick, essentially.
I bet we could bring him back if we just get his attention.
I know how to get a parent. Listen. Are you there yet?
Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there?
Similar to last week's trailer, we also have a gameplay part of the episode. What is this run animation? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, so the reactor is spinning out, stuff into the lake, which gives us 0-point dash. Pretty neat. And some balls of grapes or something. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look. It's like mini 0 points. Which gives us a jump ability. I'm not sure if it gives it 0-point dash because we don't see that here. Now I've had time to look at this a little bit harder. It is clear that these are actually the tomatoes. So along with the radioactiveness that the tomatoes already had, they now have power to 0 point. So they've now literally become 0-point tomatoes. So an interesting point to add is when the donut breaks, it breaks up like 0-point shards. And obviously that's where Homer seems to be rifting from, or the Homer clones. So that's quite neat. And then we go back into obviously the animated part of the episode next week in Fortnite. So this will occur next week, which is obviously last week. We also had next week for the clones. So a little teaser of what's to come.
We did it! The gas cloud is coalescing.
So as I said previously, essentially killing all the clones will eventually correlate into Homer reforming.
The gas cloud is coalescing. Soon it'll shrink back to our own ordinary Dad.
Yes. Well, as you would suspect, that again didn't work out as planned. And Homer is now gigantic. Massive.
It coalesced to a giant weird Dad.
At least his underwear is also giant.
Oh my god, it's Homer! Oh my... Home's here, guys!
It's also giant.
Oh, good. Something new for me to have nightmares about. The shard is hidden somewhere inside him. That's what's making him huge.
Now I've collected my thoughts. So basically, another thing to have nightmares about is obviously her dreams, her visions. So probably didn't need giant Homer Simpson with giant underpants to add to that, unfortunately. But we respect it, Hope. We do respect the help that you're given to the Fortnite Island, and your dreams and visions are respected. So it turns out the Zero Shard didn't get melted down. I did suspect that it would come back, but it didn't essentially get melted down. It's now inside of Homer J. Simpson, and obviously Marge Simpson has a really good idea to get it out of him.
Inside him. That's what's making him huge.
We'll have to find a way to coax it out of him. I'll start working on 4,000 pork chops.
Maybe.
Basically, to get it out of him, through a toilet, the toilet plan essentially. So I guess that could work. And the Fortnite storyline is taking a very weird turn.
Maybe he'll be a huge force for good.
Oh, or maybe.
Oh, I caramba. Well, yeah, that didn't work too well. As you can see in the distance here, Homer Simpson is on his way with destroying the saxophone shop. Lisa probably wouldn't like the music shop. And essentially using Jedediah Springfield as a toothpick. Yeah, this is not going too well.
Oh, or maybe not.
So I did get comments in the last video I did, where are these Homer clones? Why aren't these chimneys sort of pouring this stuff out? Well, because it literally says, at this point, it literally says next week in Fortnite. And now it's not next week, and we will now experience them things in game, because as you can see from the trailer, the power plant now shows that. As well as the Homer clones. So I'm hearing a few people saying that this is actually the last update of the season, even from a dev. So I don't know if we are actually getting next week in Fortnite. This might actually be the start of the event, but we see here that it says next week in Fortnite. But essentially, again, you get next week in Fortnite. So this should be what's occurring next week. But apparently this is the last update, so I'm not too sure. Where we should see Homer. So unless Homer's in the event, or this is the pre-event. Oh, that's why we got the clones, and wait, that's why they talk about the. Okay, this might be the pre-event then. Possibly. So that concludes episode 3. Didn't do the episode name. I just got right into it. I was excited. Multiplicity. So yeah, that concludes Multiplicity. Obviously, it was meant to be out yesterday, but they delayed the episode, so they delayed the update. So the update will be tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. And this is the penultimate episode. Next week's episode will be the last episode of this shorts series on Disney, and I've really enjoyed it. So quite a few interesting takes from this episode. Obviously, as we suspected, the Zero Shard did not get destroyed, and it didn't get melted down, but may have, and then sort of came together in Homer. Because obviously, essentially, if eliminating the Homers, bringing them back together, essentially caused him now to become this big Homer, you would have to imagine that it was melted down, and in essence, in each bit of it was in the individual Homer clones, and now they're all one, they're back together. So maybe it did actually melt down, if that is indeed the takeaway. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you did find anything informative. And of course, join in the conversation down below about this week's episode. If you want to support me even more, consider using my support creator code in the Fortnite item shop, MRJOY, hashtag ad, hashtag every partner. Thank you to anyone using my code. And yeah, until next time, it has been your boy, Mr. JOY. Till next time, bye-bye.